Now, me growing up on social media, I used to see a lot of negativity, and it just got worse as the years got on. So bad that I had to delete multiple social media pages like every single year. I kept making new ones regardless, but I had to take breaks. You can't keep using that shit every single day. But when I would reactivate my account or make a new one, I would block 2 pages in specific. That would be the Shade Room automatically and Akademiks. Now, I used to follow Akademiks for many years, and my opinions on him were just gonna keep limited because there's no point in me just getting on here and bashing him. But what I will say about Ak is, whether you like him or not, he's definitely been a big influence on a lot of commentary channels, mainly in the hip-hop scene, because correct me if I'm wrong, who was really doing commentary on hip-hop while Akademiks was coming up? I don't really know that many, so like I said, correct me if I'm wrong, but look at all the commentary channels out now. There's so many people talking about hip-hop on YouTube right now, whether it's mainstream or underground. Look at all the Instagram hip-hop pages. I think it's fair to say that Ak is one of the main reasons why people are able to do the things that they do today. Now, me saying all this, does that mean it led to something positive? No, no. Being able to speak on hip-hop, you'd never think that your opinion would be able to hold so much weight to the appealing audience. Maybe if you were a rapper, yeah, but Akademiks really changed the way that you perceive music. And if you don't believe me, just look at the way people's opinions shift when they listen to an album. Before Akademiks came around, I never got any type of info about album sales. It was never a thing to worry about because, nigga, if you like the music, you like the music. And people still have those opinions, but now it's like when an album drops and it doesn't perform well, oh, it's mid, it's trash. Like nowadays, you have to put up huge ass numbers just for it to be deemed a good album, which is crazy. Now, I'm not just gonna put all that on Akademiks because trolls are everywhere now. Once they see that your album's not even touching at least 100K sales, you might as well not even open social media that night. But I think the real problem that people have with Akademiks is that he puts himself in these situations that he shouldn't be in. And you know, he is a rap journalist, so he kind of has to put himself in these situations. It's his job, but I think it's more so how he goes about doing his job. Like the war on Chirac, I just found out this is how he came up to be who he is right now. Has a whole separate channel for it with more than 300 videos on the topic. And just scrolling through the channel, he's got videos talking about Chief Keef, Lil Durk, Fredo Santana. That whole era Chicago act just didn't miss a beat, and I see why people may have a problem with that because people were literally dying. All the little slick jokes and giving them nicknames, it's kind of understandable why people would be a little upset by that. People are gonna have their opinions on the whole war on Chirac thing, but like this comment says, it was gonna happen regardless whether he made videos on them or not. But you want to know what really made me unfollow Akademiks at a certain point? It was when the beef between Youngboy and Lil Durk started to heat up. Now, if you don't remember, this was the time where King Von got murdered when he was in a fight with Lil Tim. Lil Tim is close with Quando Rondo, who was close with Youngboy, but that is not where the problem started. The problem started when 6ix9ine finally got out of jail. And remember, 6ix9ine and Ak were like the best of buddies at this time. He could not stop posting that man. Every time I got on social media, Ak was just flooding my page with 6ix9ine. It was like, okay, we get it, 6ix9ine, he got out, he's the master troll, but we just started realizing it's not even funny anymore. He's boring. And let me be very clear, I do not care that 6ix9ine snitched. I do not care that Ak is close friends with him. It literally does not affect me or bother me at the end of the day. What really bothered me was when 6ix9ine realized that the trolling shit was not working anymore. He decided to take it a step further by dissing King Von just to get at Lil Durk. And again, Akademiks is doing what he does best, just flooding my timeline with this bullshit. Anytime 6ix9ine is talking about Lil Durk or King Von, Akademiks reposts it. Or anytime Akademiks is talking about Lil Durk, 6ix9ine is in his comments trolling. And do you remember when the fake Lil Durk was running around and 6ix9ine did this shit?
I'll show you, look. Look. Like that. That's what you gotta do, bro. No, yeah, it's got bro the jacket. You know what I'm saying? It's the whole jacket. Good, just leave the jacket on.
Man, just look at the fear y'all are putting in this man's eyes. And he got nothing to do with this bullshit. Man, just talking about this situation is like, I can't believe the times that we were in. I can't believe we almost let this man get popular again. And for Akademiks, like I said before, at the end of the day, he's just doing his job. But it was clear as day that 6ix9ine didn't give a f, and he was just gonna keep doing that shit. And I felt like Akademiks just kept feeding into that. And while we're on the topic of brewing things up, I want to bring something else that I got a real problem with. Now, I don't think I need to bring up Ak's weird obsession with slobbering all over Drake's meat 24/7.
What top 5 you smoking on, Kendrick? Cause my top 5 is Drake.
If we broke it off, then you know it wasn't painless.
Listen, man, I get having a favorite artist, but the way he be 360 bouncing on that shit. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. Now, I don't know who top 5 is. I just heard about him a couple weeks ago. Apparently, he's close friends with Drake and he just beat a murder charge. The only info that I know about him is that he is a free man. I ended up seeing him on a stream with Akademiks and Aiden. I don't even know why this is a combo. Why is Aiden on the stream anyways? But before he even gets on the stream, there's a video of him getting out of prison, talking to the reporters, talking about he's gonna help the community, keep the positive shit, you know, the basic bullshit you tell when you just beat a case.
I'm gonna bring every community together, stop the violence.
With
Positivity.
Then he turns around and gets on Academic stream with chains and a ski mask on, talking about he's Drake's top shooter, talking about Kendrick and LA, and you just see Academics and Aiden in the back just instigating all this bullshit. Looking like two clowns getting hyped up, ready to watch a nigga potentially crash out. Now I'm saying potentially because I'm hoping niggas got the common sense to not let a beef get in the way of having freedom. But with the times we're living in, you'd be very surprised. But Academics loves to say he doesn't like promoting this shit, just to turn around and put this dude on his platform and instigate all this crap, continuously throw shots at Kendrick, and all for what? Because Drake lost the beef? And I'm being so serious right now. As emotional as Drake has been about this shit, I think Academics cares about this shit way more than he does. Because he can't stop talking about Drake coming back or Drake coming for round 2. Like, bro, leave it alone. Nobody cares anymore. People are just listening to the music at this point, and Act just wants Kendrick to wave the white flag, even though the audience is saying that Kendrick has won. And he's gonna keep doing this shit. He's gonna keep talking until Drake finally gets his get back. And at that point, it won't even matter to anybody but Academics and Drake. But when you really put all the pieces together, Act is not a bad guy. He has his funny moments. Sometimes he's good at his job, he's the best at his job, and like I said at the beginning, he's created a way for people like us to speak on hip-hop. But his little tendencies like stirring up beef, pushing agendas, instigating, definitely the bad side of him, and that shit has pushed on damn near every commentary channel. Not entirely his fault though. People are just gonna do whatever they want to do at the end of the day. But if you got a different opinion about Act, let me know down below. About to start streaming on Twitch soon, so if you want to come watch me play games, yap, just follow me on there. If not, just listen to me yap on here, I guess. And Act, stay off that Don Julio. That shit turn you into a demon, boy.